Hi friends, how are you all? Hello children. So, friends and children, today I have come up with a new book and a new story. Yes, it's a fairy tale and the name is Beauty and the Beast. So, I think you might have heard so many times about the Beauty and the Beast story, or in a phrase like we say in common, Beauty and the Beast. So why if there is beauty and why there is a beast? Have you ever thought it's totally opposite? We will find everything, all our questions will be clear after reading the story. This is a beautiful story. But before that, let me give you a book tour. So this book has 15 pages, 15 reading pages, and the cost of the book here written is MRP rupees 50, but as I brought it in a bulk of the series of book, but this is a good book for kids or for a tale, and this is one of the very famous story, and this book series also has so many famous series inside it. You need not have to buy this book in case you want. You will get to learn the story through this video, and also if you want to Google it out, you can Google it out. So if you feel like buying this book, you can surely buy this book. As I mentioned the price, you can go through it, and if you want, you can buy it. So let me tell you the story, and here we go. Beauty and the Beast. This is how it looks. It's very colorful if you see. Once there lived a merchant who had 3 daughters. Once there lived a merchant who had 3 daughters. Merchant means a shopkeeper. We generally say to be a shopkeeper. Means who's having a business basically, but here he's playing a role of a father. So once there lived a merchant who had 3 daughters. So here this merchant had 3 daughters. 1, 2, 3. One day he had to go to a far off place. He asked his daughters, "What do you want me to bring for you?" One day he had to go to a far off place. He asked his daughters, "What do you want me to bring for you?" The 2 eldest daughters asked for expensive dresses. The youngest daughter, Beauty, asked for a rose. So here what we learned is his father, merchant, is going far away, far off from this place. So he has asked his kids, his 3 daughters, his 3 princes, what to bring for you from the market or from where he was going. Then the 2 elder daughters said, "You could purchase some expensive, some pricey, very pricey and beautiful dresses for us." But only the youngest one, the smallest in the family, the smallest could say, whose name is Beauty. So the smallest one, his name is Beauty. She said, "If you could just buy me a rose." She just asked for a beautiful rose flower. The merchant said goodbye and left. So what were the 3 wishes of the children? 2 daughters wished for a beautiful, expensive dresses for them. And the third one, the youngest one, Beauty, has ordered 1 beautiful rose. And father agreed and went for it. Now let's see what is next. So, where do he come? So, on his way back home, the merchant had to cross a dense forest. On his way back home, the merchant had to cross a dense forest. He saw a huge castle there and went inside. He saw a huge castle there and went inside. So, when he was going, the merchant was going far from his home. He just crossed a dense forest. Means he just crossed into a forest where he saw a new castle. It's a big, new, beautiful castle he saw there. And he peeped inside and just went through it. As he found no one inside the castle, he just went inside. He found delicious food on the table and ate all of it. What did he find? So he just found delicious food on the table and he ate all of it out of hunger as he traveled such a long distance from his home. So once he reached to this castle, he went through the castle without any permission, but which was not good actually. But then after finding so many delicious food, he just went on the table and ate all of it. That shouldn't be done without permission, right? And you never know what is inside this food. You should not eat it. Okay, then what will happen next? Let's see. Then he went inside one of the rooms and slept on a fluffy bed. So after having food, he felt tired and sleepy. So he went inside one of the room. He just went in one room and slept on a fluffy bed. It's kind of a nap he has taken as he has walked for miles. Oh my God, this seems to be the beast. Let's find it out. The next morning, the merchant woke up. And found a beautiful rose bush in the lawn of the castle. So the merchant would wake up next morning only, and in the bush he found beautiful rose. In the lawn of the same castle. So he remembered what beauty his youngest daughter, has asked for and plucked a rose. So here we can see the father or the merchant is plucking one rose flower just because the youngest daughter, has asked him for a rose flower. So he remembered that Beauty had asked for and plucked a rose. Suddenly, a beast sprang out from behind the bush and roared, "You thief!" Suddenly, this beast came from behind the bush and roared, "You beast! You thief! You thief! I gave you food and shelter, and yet you are plucking my roses." The beast roared and said, "You are thief! You have not only ate my food, not only had slept on my bed, but also you are plucking my roses. That cannot be acceptable. That I cannot accept. That is not acceptable." So, what the merchant has to say? The merchant said, "I had promised my daughter that I would get a rose for her. I had promised my daughter that I would get a rose for her." The beast allowed him to take the rose, but asked him to send his daughter to the castle. And the merchant agreed. So, what was the beast's condition? You can go, you can take this rose flower and give it to your daughter, but you have to send that daughter to my castle. She needs to stay here with me. The merchant, having no other choice, left with him to agree what beast had said. So the merchant agreed to what beast said. Just look at the beast and the girl, Beauty. So I think from here only we can relate the story, Beauty and the Beast. So the merchant came home and told his daughters about the beast. Beauty agreed to stay with the beast in the castle. Then Beauty was really beautiful by her nature as well, not only by her looks. Beauty agreed to stay with the beast in the castle. The beast took care of her. The beast just took care of her. Beauty used to sew near the fireplace, and Beast used to sit next to her reading a book. The Beauty used to sew near the fireplace. Sew means to come, means to arise or to move. Just stepped. It's like Beauty used to sew near the fireplace, means this started to go. Just moved. Beauty used to go near the fireplace, and the Beast used to sit next to her reading a book. So Beast also started sitting beside her reading a book. After a few months, Beauty told the Beast that she was missing her father. Can I please go home for a while? Asked Beauty. After a few months, Beauty told the Beast that she was missing her father. Can I please go home for a while? Asked Beauty. The Beast refused and went away. And upon listening to the Beauty's request, the Beast refused and went away. The next day, the Beast gave her a magical mirror and said, "You can see your family in this mirror. You will not feel lonely." So, the Beast has given her a magical mirror which she can use to see her family, and she won't feel further lonely. See? She could see her father, the merchant, and everyone else. One day, Beauty saw in the mirror that her father was ill. Beast allowed her to go home for 7 days. So, in the mirror, Beauty could see that her father is not well. But this time, the Beast did not force anything. Rather, he left Beauty to go to her home for 7 days and come back immediately after the 7 days. Beauty reached home. The merchant was very happy to see her. After some time, he recovered. So when the Beauty has reached her home, the merchant who was sick was very happy to see her, and slowly he started to recover. Beauty stayed with her family for more than 7 days. And likewise, Beauty forgot that she had already covered her 7 days' time. and stayed with her family for more than 7 days. One day, Beauty dreamed that the beast was dying. One day, Beauty dreamed that the beast was dying. The next morning, Beauty went back to the castle. She found the beast lying on the ground. See how sweet and nice a nature Beauty is. Because she not only thought about her father but also about the beast. One day, upon seeing a bad dream about a beast, that Beauty dreamed that the beast was dying. The next morning, Beauty went back to the castle. So even she knew that she needs to stay far from her own place, and in the castle she found it nice, and she has kept her promise that she went back to her castle. It was just by mistake she missed her dates. So, after reaching the castle, she found the beast lying on the ground. So once the Beauty reached the castle, she saw that the beast was already lying on the ground. She said to the beast, "Please don't die. I will live with you forever." So soon the Beauty started saying to the beast, "Please don't lie. Please don't die. Sorry. Please don't die. I will live with you forever. I'm not going to go anytime. I'll stay with you, but don't die, please." As soon as Beauty said this, the beast changed into a handsome prince. Oh, now the beast has changed into a handsome prince after hearing this lovely word and assurance from Beauty. Then they got married and lived happily ever after. So, once the beast has turned to be a beautiful, handsome prince, Beauty and the beast got married and lived happily ever after. Isn't it a beautiful story? And have you ever heard about the story? And if you have heard, is the story is the same or this is different? And if at all this is same, then do you like the story? And if you find it little different, what is that in the story which you knew already? You can post your ideas and views in the comment section. Let me know your views. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'll meet you with a new book.